on this channel, guys, we are going to be covering the Execration versus Bleed esports series. He's going to be into his bottle, but there's fighting up top where DJ is swept up by the Torrent, is slowed to a crawl by this Ghost Frost attack, and Bob picks up first blood 6 minutes into the game. It's not called Tempest. It's called Tornado. What the heck is called Tempest, then? I must be mistaking that for something. Yep. They're going to make a play for him now. Bob's here, but far too late to really change anything, as the boat even is not going to connect onto Masaros, who is just way too speedy now. He's got this Exo active. There is a Rolling Thunder. Makoto looking for CML. Will be able to bonk him down to the low ground. CML looking for a TP out. Is going to be bonked up to the high ground again, where Makoto awaits him with the final swashbuckle. It feels like if you're Execration, you are ready for a fight.
For Bleed, Jackie is gonna get X marks here. Kono to save himself. Here comes the TP. DP is coming in.
Might be too late. Yeah, Finger of Death. He is gone. It's Shaman's Hex, which is now a damage amp, right? Am I not mistaken? Oh, there's a Hex anyway. Oh, yeah, that's always a painful. Four. Did you see that? 4 stacks of time dilation slow on him. Nowhere that hero was going.
Top lane, X mark, Bob. Travels on.
Yeah, and Bob stun low once here. Oh, he's got Tidal Wave, but doesn't seem like he's going to be able to use it. He bought that shard, huh? Bob, that Tidal Wave, it's not going to do much here. Just kind of wets the boots of Bleed. Do you want to remind everyone how the interaction is with Stolen Mint? Oh, yep, there it is. Shanks, Hex is going to come out, but no support is going to arrive in time to save his life. Krish did TP for this, but he's really going to be able to farm the wave, and Bleed are going to farm CML another time and get rid of the Chen army, which is always just such a feels bad on this hero. There we go, smoke. Yeah,
T-Bear's gonna TP
silence onto 2 from Krish, and the second silence here should allow them to pick off Polison before he can get off the heels into the Torrent. Down he goes, but Makoto, pretty nice Rolling Thunder, missed bot on the second time, but he's gonna be able to pick off Shanks as it's Masaros, who's gonna end up dropping over on the side. That's a huge kill here. I mean, that for Bleed basically means the fight's over.
Blink, Chen, or the aura. Execration is very strong. What's the roll up?
Yeah, he's gonna roll up into that Rolling Thunder.
No mana draining.
Inhibit now onto Shanks, who doesn't have much of a target here to mana drain. But the lift is gonna be out of range, and the reinforcements are here. X marks the spot into the Rolling Thunder, perfectly timed as soon as it ends. Stolen boat here. It's not gonna change much of anything, unfortunately, as Masaros. It's not really a situation where he wants to use the Exo either. He may have no choice, though. He might just be dead, honestly. Tidal Wave out of the tier 2 tower into the hands of Krish, who picks up his second kill of the engagement.
Gonna have all items mostly on the Chen.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll see. But DJ will make that on it. Oh, the blink out in time, though. Masaros couldn't quite find him. And that is the Exo utilized. Great torrents as well to slow this down. They're so desperately looking for a fight now here at Bleed. But they're just running under enemy vision, under enemy traps, and now up to enemy held high ground. This seems really risky, but they're going to go for it.
Nice
silence out from Masaros, but it just forces him to BKB. And back out is Tino, looking to force the BKB of Jackie. That'll make finding a chrono for himself even more difficult.
Gonna X mark.
TA trap. They're still underneath this ward. This is so risky for Bleed. They're really poking, prodding, trying to find the angle. Tino able to try and jump and nuke down Polison. Oh, who nearly drops there, actually, thanks to the vessel. Time dilation as well. Really start to wreck him as they do jump forward. Makoto with his own Shivas going for the Rolling Thunder. They have vision now in the lane where they want to try and find this fight. They force the BKB of Bob. They still have the BKB on the Timber Saw. He feels like he doesn't have to use it, and he's right. He had the backing of the Hand of God, which is now going to be used. Careful here. Nice roll up to ignore the X mark the spot, and actually now Bob without a BKB, he could be in for some trouble. They're trying to bump him up. A little bit more healing. The Torrent Storm into the Chronosphere now. It's a good one, but do they have enough? No! The BKB was already used from Jackie, and the Hex falling the no mana with the TA trap.
He's out of mana.
He doesn't have any mana. He can't time walk out. Oh, he only has the Ogre Seal Totem into the smoke, which does get him back safely, but Tino, he's running riot in your face, up into the high ground. Makoto eats the Finger of Death, and finally is killed off by Krish. Oh, Bleed. They go searching, looking for a fight, poking and prodding, and are just barely outlasted. They've only managed to get Bob. Lion, TA. I think this Punka, honestly.
Oh, here we go. Lion.
Oh, this
set up.
Yeah, this is a jump. This is great. Both supports being killed off here from the side of Execration. Gives them a pretty good opening now. And it's going to be able to
Jam, though.
He's fast. Oh, they just missed there on the swashbuckle. He's speedy. A little bit too speedy here, it would seem.
There we go. Oh,
underneath the ward, Execration trying to fight into this one. Oh, the Earth Fight. They actually get a full life. Going to be the first life. Spell Stool in there is going to be Chakra. We have to be careful here as Masro is going in deep now. Makoto managing to catch up to the Chen, who does get the Hand of God off. The self-heal, but she's not going to be enough, though, with Masaros right-clicking him down. Taking a look
Looking
now.
for Chrono.
We see Jackie continuing the chase. Looking for Shanks. Doesn't need to commit Chrono for that. In fact, Masaros picks up a second kill there and is going to be unable to stop the TP away.
Decides to smoke. No DP.
Yeah, and maybe they're still BKBs. The Scythe of Vice catching Makoto off guard, but DJ with the lift onto 2. No! Krish activates the BKB. Will be able to murder Makoto. DJ is down, and Paulison, you better believe it, you are next. TP out, attempted. Yeah, Yule Scepter out from Tino to interrupt, and that is going to be 3 dead here. Look at these sproinks, man. He's just dodging these projectiles. Eventually is going to be killed here as Krish picks up 3 with the AD rune. Don't know if DJ really wanted to Timber Chain in like that. He's just poking and prodding. There's going to be the Chrono. It's solo on the Chris. BKB active the Hex, though. Onto Monsteros as they heal. Oh, my goodness. It's just too much. Chris is so tanky. He is so tanky, and he's got these Refraction Instances talent at 25 now, and that's your Chrono upload basically for nothing now. Masaros just being right-clicked down as Jackie jumping back on in with the Acceptor, hoping to at least do some chip damage now with the Shard, but yeah, they're just going to be off the high ground now. Okay, giving pause here, doing a bit of microing now on the illusions as he is heading towards the location now. Ah, the Chrono instantly wasting no time, getting the illusion in there as well to do a bit more damage. Masaros and Makoto both joining now. They should have a very easy kill here onto Tino. Let's see if they can do much at all. Oh no, the little friends. Oh, it did something. Wallace will get the kill. I agree. I personally agree, but here we go. We've got the X on 1. Oh, another Hex here onto Jackie. Does have to save it. Second Hex now into the boat, into the Mana Drain, into Krish just pumping in the damage. Krish forced to be giving on the first life because of Makoto's Rolling Thunder, as there goes the Aeon Disc now of Shanks, but enough space has been created here such that Jackie free to pop the BKB and look for a Chrono on his second life, but he only finds himself a Lion. Oh my god, the Wind Waker's done for CML. He actually is down into the low ground here, but doesn't really stand a chance to escape now, least of all because of the Exorcism Shard. They also get Tino? They got Tino! Yep, and he does. Won't be able to find it too easy.
Oh, the use? Did he actually get it?
No, it was pretty close. Monster is still into the high ground. He's going to apply a fear here in just a second, so the effective lockdown continues. Is this going to really be a kill? Bob forced to BKB. It's going to be the self-torrent with the Bloodstone active now. So pretty good lifesteal, but Masaros finally feels like he's online, diving into the enemy base.
Got the TA bot.
Down bottom, Krish trying to rat is going to be killed as Jackie Time walks in and finds the bashes. The Chen creeps as well, managing to get at least through some of those racks, but the damage is going to be here up onto the high ground where Masaros just has so many Exo Spirits out, not from the ability, but just from the Ag's blessing. Bob looking to buy a little bit more time, has the Slice of Vice, just letting loose now with the Torrent Storm as DJ does end up sealing himself a ghost ship. Masaros, oh, the blink away just in time as the buyback from Krish is forced out. The slow, not nearly enough. He's happy to burn a little bit more time here. Hold that. Hold the phone. Lion outside of the base. A little quick safari now for Bleed Esports as they will kill Shanks. Now he's got buyback, so probably the bigger thing there is his Aeon Disc being put on that very long cooldown. We'll see here if Bleed are going to try and force a buyback or if they're going to try and take just a pretty much uncontested and free Roshan as Masaros blinks in, quick little silence, immediately receives a Hex. Careful here. We still have that Wind Waker. This is only the first Rolling Thunder, of which I assume we will have multiple, but that's the first Chrono of what could be 2. Oh, the Nullifier pulls Tino back down immediately, but they want to get out of this fight. The damage, it is severely lacking, and now the Hex onto Makoto is going to get out, but the second Chrono this time catches 2, and in fact, they're going to be onto Krish, who did activate the BKB, but he needs a save, and he doesn't have any. He's down for 2 minutes, doesn't have to die back, did not have the refraction charges ready to go, and with Tino now being caught out with another Nullifier, he's not going to be able to go anywhere. BKB active, trying to do as much damage as he can, but he's just surrounded and killed off here, as it's basically a full team wipe. Only Bob manages to survive by TPing home. Herrick's are going to be blown wide open here as Masros hit by the X mark. He's just so tanky. Jackie hexed another time, but even without the Aegis, he just had all the confidence to push up a 3 versus 5 scenario now. Lots of utility already used here. Dota consuming the cheese in that last fight as there goes the glyph for fortification. That's the last stand now for Execration. No more buybacks here for them. And no more Bobby, therefore, and then he's 200 gold short of his own buyback. Tino and CML being corralled back into their own fountain as the Faceless Void and Nostros now go back to focus onto the throne. CML just buying some space and time there with his own Wind Waker. It just doesn't seem anything they can do. Missing the tree there is Tino, and that basically sealed the deal here. Look at that damage from the Hurricane Fight got from Paulus, and DJ snipes the kill, and that'll be game 1 here for Bleed Esports. The GG is called, and Execration will go down in game 1. To get started now with match 2, game 2, between Bleed and Execration. So with all the early harass that Paulus has been able to apply, and now he frees up a little bit of space. Here comes Gondar into the stuns. You have not too much more to offer though as far as damage onto Krish goes. In fact, the Cogs trapping Paulus inside as he is trying to escape, but will be killed for first blood 5 minutes and 40 seconds in for the carry Wind Ranger. No, not enough. They definitely needed a +1 there, but obviously it's a bit early to ask the Pango to try and rotate, as Mikoto is going to be able to snag the Haste Rune. That's pretty big. Top. Oh, consume the Lotus. Oh no, then the boots went into his inactive inventory. That was just not ideal. Krish, though, is going to be hit by this Blood Grenade. DJ doesn't have enough mana for really anything, so he's going to try and turn and fight. And the Cold Embrace in time. The bait from DJ. He got you, Krish. We'll see if that comes to change now as Paulison rotating on over will attempt to interrupt any bottom spawn. It'll spawn top where CML is going to pick up the amplified damage, but back down bottom is where Paulison is going to be bushwhacked to a tree and kill. Makoto ups the wand. He's still ready to fight. Has the Sonic Wave as CML running very slowly at him now with the Shadow Strike applied as Masaros ends up rotating over. Jackie joining for some fun as 3 cores in 2 cogs. Masaros will TP away. Jackie's going to run on over.
Dyer's courier is so dead. Impossible.
No, Jackie. Ooh. Some fancy footwork there, though. Not bad. And Makoto, Sonic Wave. Get away from my core. Oh, and Makoto jumping on forward. Careful here. Tino looking for the deny. Will find it.
I'm not opposed to taking the
So the tracks are finally coming through. Pardon me. Yeah, not bad at all. Oh, big hook shot there, but another track kill. Another one, you know, and these are going to start adding up. Yes, these are just kind of regular old support kills, but with the presence of the Bounty Hunter, these turn into far more. It's really looking for more and more and more, and maybe even another one tracking 2 more seconds. They don't have time, but they didn't have time to wait, really. They just wanted to get that kill onto the enemy mid as soon as possible. The target. Sonic Wave is ready. Stampede makes this a bit awkward as well. As you can see, there's counter number 1, counter number 2, giving them a few right clicks for the road, and even the Sonic Wave over the high ground where Jackie is going to jump up and secure the kill. Very nice job there on the Cold Embrace, as the damage is still too much from Krish. He's got that Maelstrom, which is doing quite the number here, but Master is jumping up to end his life. Is going to make it, I believe, 2 track kills now in this engagement. Stampede just to really escape. I mean, so much time wasted here. Oh, yeah, it is going to be actually Krish who's in some danger. He's going to burn down the Radiance at this rate with the track as well. Just nowhere for him to go. Tino's Courier is going to get sniped as well. That had the Eternal Shroud on it. There's still a chance here for Execration, right?
Yeah, but the Nala can do it all on her own.
Oh, Jackie, yep, in for the kill. A good silence here onto the Gondor, but an even better curse. Oh my goodness. CML doing a decent amount of damage as the Song of the Siren. Execration, they need to bail out of this fight, but they left behind the Clockwork. My goodness, Paulison, she's just a man of conviction. He's just chasing after more. Didn't even bother to turn with the track kill. And that's because Makoto closing the door from the mid lane. Sonic Wave onto Bob. That'll kill him. looking for more onto Tino now, as he is going to have this double stun. Oh, the silence. It's just not going to do anything. And Krish doing what he can, but once again, the cold embrace just ruining his day. There's going to be the stampede as Bleed realizing perhaps we've overextended a bit. Down goes Paulison. Krish doing a good job here. He's staying involved, managing to at least repel Bleed as they do overextend in this fight. They can keep the pressure up here and now as the smoke is moving on through. CML be the target here. Could be Tino, who doesn't have a song for 30 seconds as the blink kind of aggressive here from Mastro. CML's going to whiff on the on the hook shot as from behind the damage. Oh, it's immense onto Krish. Didn't even get to get off his BKB, Winter. He was just blown up. Damage is just too much now. Bleed, they take down their second. CML is going to end up dropping Tino. Prevents the Winter's Curse from coming through, but can do nothing against the Stampede, which will slow him to a crawl. Song of the Siren is going to come through. He has a TP scroll. It's a bit close, but he's just fine. I mean, the Song has been able to bail them out a few times here, but they're going to have to try and find something now, and it's going to be even harder now without Bobby. He's going to get picked off. This is a decent jump from Krish, but the self-heals up there now by the Bounty Hunter, who's going to be able to escape. No, the hook shot puts him down, but Krish, he will be punished for focusing down onto the Bounty so hard, who is still alive, by the way. CML, he can't reach him either. In fact, Bounty turning back for him, but it's Tino who is being chased out of this fight now by Makoto. They have a curse available to cancel the TP, and now they have completely encircled and tracked Tino down. No way out for him as he attempts in his dying breath to do some sort of damage, but no one dropping from Bleed in that fight.
I feel like they need to just maybe carry a gem. He does.
Oh, no, Bob. Oh, he's just dead again.
Every single time somebody shows up to the lane to farm,
they just get jumps. I mean, in CML, he's not going to be in any better of a position now as he is going to be killed off immediately after. It will be the full top lane of barracks down. There's tier 2s standing mid. Execration. And it might just be G's all over the place, because here they go, jumping right back on in for Bob. The double Shiva's guard. I mean, he's dead before he can even do anything. He dares to just... His crime was shield crashing the creep wave. CML, desperate to escape the grasp of Jackie, at least has a hook shot back to his tier 4 towers. Jackie, 1 minute left of his Aegis, has this full disperser. Casual earn in the backpack as he says, hey, why not just try and kill Krish real quick? Try and force out that BKB charge. This might be a bit too deep. This might be your Aegis on the first life here. And it will be at the cost of what, though? A CML in his jetpack can't fly away fast enough. Respawning from the Aegis, straight into a couple of stuns now is Jackie, but look how fast he is with the disperser. Not quite able to outrun Bob. In fact, he's going to get stunned up a handful more times. Krish really starting to pump in some damage. Oh, Krish has the kill. Well done there. I thought he was going to die to the Blade Mail, but the return damage just wasn't high enough, and Bleed kept at bay by the Rolling Thunder. Execration, they live to fight another day. Yeah, they see the real one. Tino, yeah, being jumped. Oh, the Manta style to be able to avoid at least getting killed immediately. But Masaros, yeah, well, he's a big lad. He'll just go ahead and stop that real quick. Tino, there is no escape for you, sir. Back to the fountain. He has a buyback, but is otherwise sidelined for 50 seconds here as the tier 3 towers. Jackie getting straight back to work. Shadow step in 15 seconds. The smoke now from Krish. He's going to let loose now. They're setting up a lot of good lockdown here, but the curse, it's not good enough, actually, especially with the BKB active. Krish, he still managed to get through Jackie, and now Bob continuing with the Rolling Thunder. He's going to be able to scare them off of the high ground. Still tracked here. No buyback for 75 gold from Jackie, but that's not going to stop Makoto from jumping on in. Wants this kill, nearly has this kill. The Parasma damage, just not enough. But they get Krish, who after popping the BKB to secure the kill, it has no defensive mechanisms here to save himself from the counter initiation from Bleed like that. Well done for Bleed here. They will be rewarded with another set of barracks. Once again, a tier 2 stands in their way down bottom, so they can't quite get the mega. Self-explanatory. Roche respawning here in 20 seconds. CML getting some vision up. The nominal ward coverage here from DJ does at least alert the rest of Bleed that trouble is on the way, as Masaros just blinking in. Oh, what a terrible time for a stun. Oh, Will it be a song? Will it be a shadow step? Will Krish make it out alive? BKB active. Krish is he's just absolutely dead. Oh my god, he is so dead. Tino got off the song eventually, but it just took forever. Bob was able to at least channel the Rolling Thunder, but has quickly no allies to play with following that. DJ? DJ's going hunting. I'm not sure if they're trying to hunt DJ or what. Oh, okay, got silenced first, but Masaros is going to give chase immediately after, and there's another Shadow Step ready. This time, no Song of the Siren to try and get Tino out of trouble. Gale Force Wind is the rest of Execration coming in to reinforce, and they will be able to hold back Jackie for now. Oh no, but from behind, Gondor closing the door on them. The Yule Scepter onto CML as he is the easiest killer. Has the hook shot. He's going to be able to jetpack out. Jackie, have you gone too far again? Jackie? No. The Stampede seeing him out of trouble as they taunt Shanks out of the TP. Oh, they catch Tino as well with that one as they've gotten already Bob. Bob just died by the Lotus Pool. Poor guy just has not had a game here. As soon as he messed up one Rolling Thunder, the game was over. Tino burning a bit of their time now. Good bait there on the false illusion, but it's just not going to change much here, Winter. I think this one's over. It's Bleed. They're set to take the last outer tower here. They're set to take the Megas. They're set to take the tier 4 towers now and to take this first round 2-0 as Execration. They buy back on whatever heroes have it. Just waiting, I suppose. Krish without the funds for it as the fight already starting to break down. Shanks managed to get back into the fountain as there's going to be the Sonic Wave. Not enough damage. Tino still alive and just barely as he will live. Jackie's actually looking worse for wear here. So instead, Bleed make the call to go back and push for the Megas. That was a TP out by Jackie, and in fact, it seems like Bleed wants to try and turn this around. They do kill Shanks here pretty casually. That's because Masaros was inside the fountain. CML nearly dying here as well as Tino with the song on end, just trying to buy enough time for Krish to respawn, unfortunately. Might have accomplished that task, but he's not going to be alive to see that happen, at least not without buying back. Megas are going to be secured now, but it's going to be a 5 versus 3. Oh, no. Paulison, he's going to die here. There's the Fury swipes out from the fountain. Another Shackle onto 2 as Masaros has 6,000 HP. There's going to be the Winter's Curse now. That condemns Krish, who still doesn't have buyback, and that is diving is going to end this game on a Mega kill streak. Insane.